Violet Jessop was a ship stewardess and wartime nurse who survived disasters aboard all three of the White Star Line's Olympic-class ships, Olympic, Titanic, and Britannic. Her story is often presented as one of extraordinary luck, but it is also the story of a working woman who repeatedly returned to the sea because it offered her independence, employment, and a way to support her family. Violet was born in Argentina in 1887 to Irish immigrant parents. After her father died, the family moved to Britain. Her mother found work as a stewardess aboard passenger ships, but when her health deteriorated, Violet also went to sea. She entered a demanding profession. Female stewardesses worked long hours caring for passengers while living under strict rules. Violet reportedly made herself look older during job interviews because employers believed her youth and appearance might attract unwanted attention. In 1911, she joined the crew of Olympic, then one of the largest passenger ships in the world. Only months later, Olympic collided with the British warship HMS Hawke near the Isle of Wight. The warship's bow tore into Olympic's side, flooding 2 compartments and damaging a propeller shaft. No one was killed. Olympic remained afloat and returned to port, but Violet had experienced her first serious maritime disaster. She continued working. The following year, Violet accepted a position aboard Olympic's new sister ship, Titanic. She boarded as a stewardess for the ship's maiden voyage, responsible for serving passengers and maintaining their cabins. Late on the 4th night, Titanic struck an iceberg in the North Atlantic. Violet was ordered onto the boat deck wearing her life jacket. According to her memoir, female crew members were expected to demonstrate calm behavior to passengers, particularly those who could not understand the officer's instructions. As the evacuation continued, an officer directed Violet into lifeboat 16. Before the boat was lowered, she was handed a baby to protect. From the darkness of the lifeboat, Violet witnessed Titanic disappear beneath the water. More than 1,500 passengers and crew members died. Hours later, the rescue ship Carpathia collected the survivors. Violet recalled that a woman approached her and took the baby without explaining who she was. The identity of the child has never been established with certainty. Surviving Titanic did not end Violet's life at sea. She still needed employment, and shipboard work was the career she knew. During the First World War, she served aboard Britannic, the 3rd Olympic-class ship. Instead of carrying wealthy travelers, Britannic had been converted into a British hospital ship. On the morning of November the 21st, 1916, Britannic struck a German mine near the Greek island of Kea. Water poured into the ship. The captain attempted to move Britannic toward land, but the forward motion made the flooding worse. Although orders had not yet been given to abandon ship, some lifeboats were lowered, while the propellers were still turning. Violet entered one of those boats. The ship's movement began drawing it toward the rotating blades. Realizing the danger, Violet jumped into the sea. The suction pulled her underwater, where she struck her head before escaping and being rescued. Britannic sank in approximately 55 minutes. 30 people died, many when lifeboats reached the propellers. More than 1,000 survived. Violet had now escaped disasters aboard all 3 sister ships. Remarkably, she returned to maritime service after the war. She worked aboard passenger liners for decades, completed voyages around the world, and did not retire until 1950. Violet died in England in 1971. Her memoir was published posthumously in 1997, bringing wider attention to experiences that had received far less recognition than those of Titanic's wealthy passengers, officers, and shipbuilders. Her famous survival record can overshadow something equally important. Violet was not simply a passenger who happened to be present. She was a working crew member who continued helping others while facing the same dangers herself. Olympic survived its collision. Titanic and Britannic did not. Violet walked away from all 3, not untouched, but still determined to build a life on the ocean. Her legacy belongs not only to maritime history, but to generations of overlooked workers whose courage was demonstrated through duty, endurance, and the decision to continue.